What's going on, everybody? It's High Roller bringing you another war recap. This week we're going to go ahead and take a look at our week 2 matchup versus Lietuvos Skydas, and as you can see, pretty solid victory for Labs here. Pretty good performance across the board, all town hall levels. Go ahead and take a look at some of the top performers this war. A lot of repeats from last war. We got Twain, Rex, Walter, Ivar, Amanda, all bringing repeat perfect wars. And then we got Yodan, Shubham, and Shathan, as well as Marcus bringing the repeat 9v9 sixer. Defenders this war, we got Yodan bringing the 5 defenses to go along with his 6-pack. Few people with 4 there, and then we had quite a few with 3. Pretty solid performance, like I said, across the board, offense and defense in this one. We're going to be looking at 8 attacks in this recap. Mostly Town Hall 10s, 1 11v11 and 1 12v12 there as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this one. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take a look at the map here. See what they did to our bases. As you can see, they didn't clear the 12s or the 11s. 10s were left open as well, one of them. They did clear 9s and jump over just base 1 there. Couldn't quite get it. Did have 1 attempt at it. But we were able to get the 2-star on it early, so that took a lot of pressure off. Cleaned everything else out pretty solid. We're going to go ahead and jump into the attacks here. First, we're going to check out, not Sep, but I think it really is Sep. Bring in a Queen Walk bitch attack here. Just starting the Valk up in the corner there. Trying to get some funneling down for the Queen. Does get the 1 building down. Doesn't quite get that second one that he was going for, but still enough funneling to make the Queen head down towards 6 o'clock there. Brings in the Archer on the top side. Golem in, followed by Witches and Bowlers. He's got the Wall Wrecker gonna bust in. Freeze on that Inferno as it locks onto the Queen. It goes down. He's got another freeze. Lots of freezes through this one. Poison on the CC. Wall Wrecker goes through. Finally blows up after about halfway through the base. He's got huge flanking squad there going around the outside. He's got probably 5 witches to go along with 5 bowlers. Meanwhile, everything else pounding its way through the core. Healers do end up hopping onto the witch there instead of the Queen, but it ends up working out because she survives on her own. Pounds through the wall, takes out a couple other defenses, and meanwhile that whole flank squad makes its way all the way around the base and finishes everything up though. So really solid hit here. Was a fresh attack, cleared it pretty early on. Go ahead, jump right in, check out Walter bringing the mass miner attack. And this was actually a fresh hit, so didn't know the CC on this one. We were guessing that it was the Hound CC there. He's got the loons in the blimp. Gonna clear a bunch of those defenses inside the base. Lure the loon and the hound over to the side. Poison's gonna take care of the loon there. Drop the king down to distract that hound. It's just gonna follow the king all the way around the base. Meanwhile, he's got the queen on the other side and starts his miners in along that 9 to 12 o'clock side there. Just gonna move through the base. Plenty of heals to get him through. King and Queen both still up on the outside. A few miners on the outside helping the Queen there. King finally does go down to defenses, but he's got so many miners left. Still has a heal that he hasn't used. Few cleanup troops on the backside. Essentially swags that heal. Doesn't really need it. Just a monster attack by Walter. Miner's really strong right now against that Hound Loon CC. We're going to go ahead and keep going here. Jumping in, we're going to check out Shubham Misha bringing the massive bowler attack. All kinds of bowlers. What is that? 25 bowlers there. Starting with a Queen Walk on one side to funnel. Few giants come down to tank that Inferno so it doesn't lock onto the Golem right away. Once you got the freeze on that Inferno, rage up the bowlers are going to take that out. Heal as the troops get into the core. getting into that second Inferno. It is going to lock onto his king there before getting onto the wall wrecker, but the wall wrecker does blow up. Bowlers do their part on the inside before they do go down. Queen, meanwhile, went on her shopping spree around the outside of the base, ended up working out. Completely avoided that loon, or that hound in the CC. Witches had to deal with it a little bit there, but so many troops left, just the town hall left. And that is down, so very solid hit there. Very nice war as well. We're going to jump right in, check out Yoda now, bring in the Frozen Witch attack. Was a cleanup. We did have a scout on this one, so we knew about the Troll Tesla there. Drops the loon on that. Witches in the 12 o'clock corner. He drops about 5 of them there. Another 5 of them in the 3 o'clock corner. And then he's got the wall wrecker leading in the rest of his witches and his heroes. 7 freeze, a jump and a rage, along with the poison to get through this one. Just going to keep those Infernos constantly frozen, so they never really get to do much damage until his troops get there. Very nice jump here. Gets all of his troops to take it. Opens up like half of the base just with that one jump. Still has a freeze that he hasn't used. Not really going to need it here. So many witches, so many skeletons. Just so many troops. Huge attack on this one. That Frozen Witch, very, very strong right now. Going up the map a little bit here, we got Chafin and bringing the dragon attack, Town Hall 10. Love to see it. Definitely don't see it as much right now. Single Infernos don't always help those dragons out. Start out with some free funnel troops here. Bowler, Wizard on the top. Gonna bring in the wall wrecker, followed right up by the Queen and the King. Just gonna go through, take out the 2 air defenses there in that 9 o'clock corner. Poison the CC. Queen back and forth a little bit. Takes out that sweeper, which can definitely mess with his dragons. Dragons coming in. Queen actually tanks that Inferno very nicely for the dragons. Puts the freeze on the Inferno as the dragons get into it. Freeze on the second Inferno. His dragons split a little bit on him here. Not ideal, but they do end up moving out of the Inferno range. And the loons go ahead in there. Occupy it for a little bit. Nice split on the dragons here with that last rage spell. Couple of dragons go through the base. They make it just long enough to take out the Inferno, and the last couple dragons come from the top side, and this base is GG. Dragon, Town Hall 10, this meta, love to see it. Keep it up, awesome attack, awesome war. Next we are going to jump up, check out Amanda, I believe here, yep. Bring in a Laloon. Didn't see a lot of this at Town Hall 10 this war, but Amanda bringing a really nice one here. Troll Tesla in the corner. Did have the scout on this base, so I knew about that one. King unfortunately does end up getting locked on by that Inferno, but Queen goes untouched until quite a bit later. King goes down. Queen doing her thing up on the top still. Got that blimp coming in with those max loons. Gonna get a ton of value out of that. Takes out that entire corner of defenses. Then the main squad coming in. Starting on the Tesla farm. Got those hounds out in front of the loons. Gonna haste, heal, and rage everything through the base. Nice loons in on the top side there to help with the funneling. Last haste there. Few loons still up, gonna take out the last defenses, and then it's just clean up at this point. Got the minions going around the top side, loons coming down around the bottom. Actually, they decided to go up to the top there. Now they're getting back to the bottom, but not gonna make it. The minions and pups gonna clean everything up. Very solid hit here. Nice 10v10 with the Laloon. Alright, we're going to go ahead and jump up. Check out Rex, one of his 11v11s. That's right, he dropping the 6-pack on this one. And really nice Shattered Hog attack here with that wall wrecker. Got the max heroes for Town Hall 11. 2 golems come in, really nice split here, do some excellent tanking. King stays on that golem, and 2 wizards are able to take out the king on their own. Wall wrecker goes in beautifully. Hound Loon CC, queen is nowhere near it, so no distraction there. Pops that warden ability as his troops get into the base, and look at this kill squad. I mean, he's got 40% of the base down from the kill squad, and he's still got 4 heals for his hogs coming through. The warden's actually going to pick up on the hogs there, works out really nicely. His king is also still up, moving through. Still has a heal in the bag. He's got about, I don't know, what is that, 15 hogs still up. Swags a heal, destroys the base. He's got the hound just chasing his king all the way around the base. Never gonna pop in this one. Hogs doing most of the cleanup themselves. Doesn't even drop that heal. Just a monster war by Rex, bringing the 11v11 6-pack. And once again, we got Twain Scorp bringing the 12v12, and Miners working here as well. He's got the Queen Walk Miner attack. Full max heroes now for him. She's going to get on that Town Hall. Take a little while to take that thing down. Actually going to rage her up. King on the top side, setting the funnel. Queen's going to work through. Wall wrecker coming in to just tank for those. First miners coming out. Warden on the miners, going to buff them all the way through. Once again, that Hound CC. If you know it, the miners are pretty strong. Everything just moving through. His last heal is down there, but no real major splash damage that's gonna have any disastrous effect on his miners. Last few defenses are going down here. Base is almost destroyed. This was a sub 2-minute attack, 12v12. Scorp also had the perfect war with the 12v11 dip. But with that, I think we're going to go ahead and call it for this week's recap. Once again, good shout out to Lietuvos Skydas. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But Lab's coming away with a really solid 6-star victory. I don't know, maybe we caught him on an off week or something. But we're going to go ahead, go into week 3 with a nice 2-0 record. And with that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.